Welcome back to On the Beat, everyone. I'm over here with Dr. Cameron Huxford from the Huxford Clinic, and he has incredible information. We normally talk about sleep apnea, but today I wanted to broach the topic of chronic coughing. How are you, my friend?
Doing very good, thank you.
Okay, now, a chronic cough to me and most people at home is maybe I've had a cough for a week.
Right.
All right? That doesn't seem such a bad thing in my terms, and most people at home. What do you consider chronic coughing?
Chronic cough is a cough that's been present for at least 3 months.
Okay, now why are they coming to see someone like you? Because that to me seems something I would go and see my local GP for.
Well, oftentimes you would, but then you would get referred to me because maybe they can't figure it out, or one of the common causes of chronic cough is asthma, and that's why a lot of people find their way to me.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. A coughing is a sign, could be a sign of asthma.
Yes.
Okay, what's the definition of a chronic cough?
Just a cough that's been present for more than 3 months in an adult. Usually in a child it's more than 1 month.
Right.
And then the four most common causes are asthma, acid reflux, allergies, and then certain types of blood pressure medicines.
Okay, now is that would it be a, I'm trying to understand so people can understand at home, is it a phlegmy cough? Is it a dry cough? Is it hoarse?
It could be any.
Explain that for
It could
me.
be any. It could be a dry cough, it could be productive, it could be just a clearing the throat, it could have associated symptoms such as shortness of breath and wheezing, or it may not. You could have a sensation that something was draining down the back of your throat.
Okay.
It could be associated with eating or laying down, and based on the symptoms it helps us determine what's the cause.
Okay, so let's go through the process that we've come into you. How are you determining what is wrong with me with just a cough? Like, are you doing swabs? Like, I'm not quite sure.
Usually, by the time someone gets to me, maybe there's an indication that, or an inclination that asthma is possible. So we usually start with a chest X-ray and some breathing tests, pulmonary function tests, to rule out asthma. But then, based on, they might say I have terrible allergies, or have, this happens every time I eat, and then we may focus on some of the other causes first.
Okay, look, I think the most common thing that most people talk about, especially with me coming to all these southern markets, the allergies. Let's touch on that for a moment. What are some of the symptoms that I'm having? I'm continually, I should say, clearing my throat. I feel phlegmy in my throat and have been for maybe 3 or 4 months.
Yes, a lot of that is, I would agree, allergy or sinus related, and then lots of times we can do allergy testing looking for you're allergic to certain grasses or trees or whatever.
Because I haven't changed my eating pattern.
No.
It's purely seasonal, I would assume. Never happened to me before. Okay, let's talk a little bit about, I want to understand for young kids, the mum and dad sitting at home, that maybe their young son or daughter has started coughing all of a sudden, and fits of coughing, and they can't seem to control it. Is that a sign of asthma and they should be alerted to that?
Definitely possible. It's worth checking into. Oftentimes it can be worse with exertion, sports-induced or exercise-induced coughing or asthma. And then certain times if it's worse at night or daytime, those can all be signs of asthma.
When you say determining the asthma, you said you do a breathing technique, is correct?
A breathing test, yes.
A breathing test.
A spirometry or a pulmonary function test.
Is that a form of an operation? Or?
No, it's just a breathing exercise that we capture on the computer.
Okay. These sort of tests, are they all come under your insurance policy?
Yes, usually, yes. Or government insurance, and we do the test in the office.
Well, look, there's no reason why you shouldn't be going in there. And I think I need to make an appointment myself because I have some of those issues. Everyone, if you want more information from Dr. Cameron Huxford, if you maybe, or maybe one of your loved ones, have a chronic cough and you just don't know what to do about it, give this bloke a call. All the information's up on the screen for you. The Huxford Clinic, go over and see Dr. Cameron Huxford. Back after this short break.